And now what I want you to do is to tell me, is there anywhere in the body that we can work with today?
My stomach.
Your stomach area. Is that the left, the right?
Central.
Central. Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come and work with my hands to connect with that energy. And as all energy is consciousness, I want that energy to have a voice and explain to me just what it is doing there. So as I put my hand here now, I'm just going to bring that energy now, and I'm going to draw it up, 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 up to the throat. Energy, talk to me. What are you doing down in the stomach?
It's my child.
It's your child?
Yeah.
Explain this child to me.
It's tiny.
Do I have permission to speak with this child?
No.
Why do you hold this child in your stomach?
I have a baby.
You have a baby?
I want to have it.
You want it?
Yeah.
Have you chose this energy to come to be with you then?
No.
No? So how did it get there in your stomach?
Don't know. It's just here.
Well, I want you to connect with that energy, and I want you to ask it. When did that energy come into your tummy area?
"21 years ago."
So why did it arrive 21 years ago?
Because I loved it.
So is this a past life memory from before that you've kept hold of?
Yes.
Well, what I want to do then is I'd like to go to that past life so that we can find out what was going on. So I just want you to go with that thought and go drifting backwards now, floating through time and space, going down that thread towards that past life. 3, 2, 1, be there now. So describe to me what was going on in that life. Are you male or female?
I'm female.
You're female. So describe to me what's happening in that life. Are you alone or with others?
I'm with others.
And what's happening? See the scene unfold before you now.
I'm going on board.
You're going on board? Why are you going on board?
Because they're taking me back.
They're taking you back. Where are they taking you to?
Back into space.
Back into space. I see. Very interesting. So you go by boat to space. Describe this boat to me. What does it look like?
It's a ship.
Yeah. And what's the purpose of you going back now? Have you been called back or?
Yes.
You've been called back.
Yes. We've got to get back.
You've got to get back. What's the reason that you've got to get back now?
We've just got to get back there.
So see yourself travelling now on this ship, going back to your land. Tell me, do you live on a planet or do you live in a different dimension? Describe it to me.
I'm going through space.
You're going through space. What's the purpose of going back? Are you going to download information, or are you bringing more information back?
I'm going to get information.
You're getting information. What are you going to use this information for?
They don't know what they're doing to themselves.
When you say they, who are they? Is this humans or is this aliens? The humans? Slowly and surely, just detach from that now. Feel yourself now getting calmer and calmer. And tell me, were you pregnant? Were you? Yeah. And as you travelled up back to your homeland, describe to me how you look. How do you look now you're back in your homeland? Now that you've been able to release that. Why are you travelling back home with that new energy inside you? What's the purpose of you travelling home with that new energy?
We had to leave there.
And this child that you have, that you carry, is that an alien child?
Yes.
What was the purpose of you coming down to Earth then?
To reproduce.
To reproduce. So you've done a good job. Describe to me what you look like when you're in your own land. Do you look like us humans here now?
Grey.
You're grey? So are you one of the greys?
Yes.
How tall are you?
Tall.
And how do you communicate with each other?
Telepathically.
So why do you come down to Earth?
They needed saving.
Needed saving? So what are us humans doing to this Earth then?
You're an abomination.
We're an abomination. So what kind of things do you help us with?
You took from us.
And what did we take
Our
from?
technologies. And you double crossed us.
How did we double cross you?
You took our information and used it for bad. And we gave it you to enlighten yourselves.
So what kind of information did you give us? Because you had a life as an Aztec. What kind of information did you provide us?
The power, electricity, energy.
And we abused that?
Yes.
So where does that leave us all now?
Self-destruct.
Do we have a choice to change that self-destruct?
No.
So is it written in the stars?
You've already gone too far.
Already gone too far. Tell me, are you the only race that comes down to Earth?
No.
Describe these other races then.
Giants.
Giants? Where do they come from? Do they come from a planet?
They was already here under the ground.
Under the ground. So are you telling me that Mother Earth is a living, breathing thing?
Of course.
So what does Mother Earth think of the way we are treating her?
You can see.
Have we time to change this?
I think you're on a course for self-destruct.
I see. And how long have you been travelling down to Earth?
2,000 years.
2,000 years. And we're still learning?
Yes.
So are you telling me that all the technology that we know has been communicated from above?
Of course.
So what message do you give us down on Earth?
You came with the message that you needed to heal and look after and nurture and grow. But you've used it for wrong. For war.
For war? What should we be using it for?
To live in harmony with Earth.
Is that what you brought it down for? To teach us to live in harmony?
Yes.
So are you a more intelligent species than ourselves?
We're not more intelligent. We just came to help.
Came to help. So this energy that my client has in his stomach, is it to stay there, or is it now an energy that can be released?
It can be released.
What I want to do now then is I want to place my hand here, and I'm going to call on Goddess Isis, who is the pagan of motherly virtues, and I want her now to provide this child with the unconditional love of a mother as she collects now, gathers all that energy up, allowing all that energy to be gathered up, ready to take home. Have I got that energy now?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
I have to go.